Alright, there we go.
Awesome.
So what is this? What are we trying now?
This is
J.W. Lee's Harvest Ale, 1986. I was 5, about to be 6.
I was 8. I was 8 years old when this was a
senior in college.
Boston College.
You were a senior in college? So you've already had my dad and moved on.
Okay. Absolutely, yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool, man. That's exciting.
Alright.
J.W. Lee's. It's about the same color.
About the same color.
I think as they age, they turn brown.
A little bit.
I'll buy a house big enough to just a little.
Hold on, I might have... No, there's like very little or no sediment.
I wonder what that...
Same kind of raisin.
It gets that raisin when it ages, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, definitely. That's like port. That's why, that's one of the dominant flavors of port is raisin.
Mm.
A raisin is just an aged grape. It's a dried aged grape.
Thanks.
Smoke. This one's good too.
It's got some kind of mysterious sweetness in it.
Not as Tootsie Rolly, but
Trauma.
Is this the same brewery?
no, different brewery.
J.W. Lee's out of Great Britain.
Great
Yeah.
Britain.
It's still good.
This is I mean, you're looking at
It's
alright.
the
So
age.
1986
Wow.
versus the
Brits
last
have a
beer that
completely
we had
different
was
taste for their beer
2001.
than we do.
Absolutely.
So you're looking at what? 15 years. 15-year
You
difference.
like that one?
No,
missed
not
the
at all. No. I missed the face.
Well, you can really, once you spin it around like that, the flavor does really matter really quick. It doesn't get a good...
Got a little bit more musky.
Are you supposed to do that to beer, though? Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Really?
Aerate it.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's the same.
It's the same process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beer and wine have the same concepts.
Well, usually beer drinkers don't waste that much time.
Yeah.
They bottle it down.
Chug
Right,
it.
they don't.
Well, at the same time,
They don't analyze it, they drink it.
Yeah.
for a beer drinker,
For a beer
you know,
connoisseur.
You know how George doesn't like that head on beer.
Yeah.
When you're really tasting the beer, you want that head. You want to see how
Helps
thick.
bring out the flavors.
Yeah. You want to see
Yeah,
how
because
thick it is.
it like gets up in your nose.
Yeah.
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 Just like wine.
Yeah.
That's why you see people, before you taste it.
With beer?
Yeah. With beer, you want that head. You know how we're always trying when we, drinking Yingling and Miller.
I want the bubbles.
You don't want that head.
Right.
That's because it's just your typical everyday beer. But when you drink a craft beer, like this, something.
This one's much more smooth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's almost
No
got
more smooth. Still has that raisiness.
Not much of that Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, not so much of the
Not as
Tootsie
many
Roll.
layers, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's no taffy.
Yeah.
It's very heavy on the raisins.
But if you think about it, 15 years from the other
Now,
beer.
how old was this one?
This is
86.
86.
Christian wasn't even born. My sister wasn't born yet. That's crazy.
Christian wasn't even born?
From
No.
the 2001.
86.
Oh, 86.
This is
Oh,
86.
Yeah, he was not even a thought.
Hmm?
What were you doing back in '86?
I can't remember back that far.
He's a lot older than you.
I couldn't wait.
Dude, in 86, I lived in Castle Boulevard behind Briggs Cheney Safeway.
Oh, he got it memorized.
I was living in Germantown.
Was the Challenger? Did that already explode?
In 86.
Challenger?
The ghetto of Montgomery County, if that
When was
possibly
Bud
could
born?
exist.
82, right?
What's the story?
Bud was born
No,
in
we had to
82,
take the bus.
right?
Because remember, you couldn't cross over 29.
So 1982, Bud was born. So 86, I was living in Germantown because we spent
wow.
how many years? 20
Paula?
some odd
And
years
where
in
were you,
Germantown.
Paula?
Can't be right.
This is the uncle that lived next door.
You might have to
Oh
write it
yeah.
out.
Me and George,
Oh my gosh, Josh talks about you every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me and Nancy, we lived, and George lived next to each other for
When did the Challenger
24 years.
explode? Was that
Wow.
1980?
Something
I was in
like that.
second grade, so that would be
Yeah.
Second grade, you were about 7 years old.
But
yeah.
yeah.
So
This
79,
is the guy that I was sneaking
31
out of my
now.
parents' house to go watch movies.
86. It was like 86. It was before then,
Really?
Yes. I didn't tell him.
or it's like probably the
They
same
called me
year.
up, send him home. I sent him home, and he come back like 10 minutes later. He said, "Oh, he's not come back." I know he's thrown out the window. Well,
Yeah.
they'd always,
And a small window that it was,
They'd
too.
always call him back before the movie was over. Like, why don't you wait till it's over and then send him home? Go home. But no, they'd have to wait till you couldn't see the ending. You know, like it was a big rush to get you home.
It's a good beer.
So I would tell them that I talked to my parents and they
Cheers.
said I could finish the film.
That's why she's okay.
Yeah. Yep. Snuck out the basement window. And you remember how small those
Oh,
windows
So what do you
that
think?
little casement
How do you like it?
I like it, but I'm partial to a Westie. But I do like it.
I can't wait to the Japanese.
What would these sell for if you sold them?
Oh, thousands.
Yeah.
yeah, these are expensive.
If I had sold this on eBay, I could have probably gotten a lot of money.
You sure have.
But I'm more of a purist and want to try the beer. Want to get to know
Well, yeah,
my
you
beers.
can't sell something you don't know.
I mean,
What was the chances of finding out after you got rid of them?
well, I mean, what's the chances of me ever having a beer that's, you know, from 1986?
Where's the paper on this one?
The paper for that one.
Oh, you got a paper for each one?
Oh, Bill wrote me up. So, my buddy Bill wrote up descriptions for each one. J.W. Lee's Harvest Ale, vintage 1986. It's a English strong ale. My buddy Bill has a number of different vintages. The 1986 has a very high rating by RateBeer.com and Beer Advocate. So we should talk about this on Beer Advocate for the shop.
Yeah, definitely. Right, Greg?
Indeed.
The website is jwlees.co.uk. Here is the... And my buddy Bill said that if we want some more, he can get me some more.
Really? What?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a 2003
Be United, we
Ro-
should be able to.
Rofor
This is legend.
Really?
Yeah. Be
We'll have to
United.
ask.
It's that back table.
All right.
Remember when you
Take a
went
pause
to
here and a break.
Be United was that back table.